welcome to South Africa Vlog Volume 1. Now you may be saying to yourself, Tara Jo, that does not look like South Africa. Well then you are correct, because I'm not in South Africa yet. But in 22 days I will be on my way to the trip of a lifetime. And the reason for me doing this whole vlog before I go is because a lot of you have supported me in several different ways. So I just wanted to give you a heads up before the trip to tell you exactly what is going to happen and where I am going and all those kinds of crazy stuff. So, let me get my handy dandy calendar out, May the 9th, which is a Monday, I will be leaving Lambert International Airport and flying to Washington, D.C. Now, from Washington, D.C., I will fly to Johannesburg. That flight is like 17 hours, I think. 17 hours. Altogether, it'll add up to like 20 hours. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. So I'll fly from there, and then I will get to Johannesburg actually on the 10th. And then on the 10th, we have a 14-hour layover from Johannesburg to the next morning when we fly to George, which we will get to George on the 11th. And on the 11th is when we will start actually doing our ministry stuff and getting ready for the VBS, meeting the local people. I think we're going to be doing a lot of promo stuff for the VBS, handing things out. We may also do like a mini VBS on the like Thursday and Friday, Saturday, you know, just to get ready and to get kids hyped about what's going to happen and stuff like that. And then we'll go to church, of course, on Sunday. And then that week will be VBS. And then the next Sunday, of course, we'll have church. And then we leave on that Monday the 16th. Monday the 23rd is when we will actually leave South Africa. And then from there we will just repeat the same process of what it took to get there, which will go from George, which is where we'll be staying. I think I said that, but I'm not sure. From George up back to Johannesburg. We'll not have a layover really long this time. And then from Johannesburg to Washington, D.C., again, 17-hour flight. Wah! And then from Washington, D.C. to here, and on the 24th I will be arriving back in St. Louis at 1:47 p.m. And yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Like my mind is just so blown. I think that the thing that I have taken away from this trip already is that if you open the door to where God will put you, He will put you wherever He wants, and He will take these crazy places, take you to crazy places, and He will just move you in ways you never ever would have imagined. And I was talking to my mom the other day, and I was like, Mom, did you ever think that one of your children will be going to Africa? And she was like, no, I never thought. Of course, you know, no parent ever wants their child to go on a crazy long trip away from them where they will not have a cell phone. This is a reminder, I will not have a cell phone there, Mom, okay? No. So, speaking of my parents, I would like to ask you all, as so many of you already have, probably, hopefully, have been praying, I just want to go through just a couple things to let you know what to pray for, who to pray for, and prayer needs and things like that. First of all, let's start big and go little. Just pray for all of Africa, all the world, that eventually someday they will reach Jesus and that they will see Jesus, and that Jesus will reach them, and that they will all see Jesus at some point. And then pray for the tiny slice of Africa that they will all see Jesus and that missionaries will be sent over there. And then pray for South Africa, and then break it down to my little group of people that I will be meeting in South Africa, that I will be ministering to, and pray for them that their hearts will be receptive and that they will be welcoming to us. Then pray for our travels from country to country. It's going to be crazy, but luckily this trip that I'm going overseas, I have a legit passport that has my real name on it. Not a misspelled one. If any of you watched the Haiti vlog, my passport was misspelled. That was super intense. Anyway, pray for travel. Pray for our group. Pray for the professor that's putting this trip together, and that he can get it together. And I mean, he already has, and it's not like that he's the first time. This is the first time he's ever gone. But and then I want you to pray for me, specifically homesickness. my family and I are really close. I'm really close, you know, with friends and things. So pray for that. That may be an issue, but I really hope it's not. Also, pray for just nerves. I love flying and it's so much fun, but flying over the ocean is kind of super intense. So pray for that. Pray for nerves. Pray for my spiritual maturity level, that I will be ready to go and to serve, and that my heart will be prepared to share the love of Jesus to those that are receptive to it because of your prayers already being lifted up. Also want to send a special prayer request for my family. They're super nervous, of course, about their daughter going on a trip of this magnitude. Well, daughter, sister, granddaughter, aunt, cousin, whatever. Whatever I may be to them. Some of them are pretty nervous about this trip, but this is one of those things that God has just ordained it in such an amazing and awesome way that it would just be impossible for him not to be there 100% of the time. Like, it's just amazing. This is just a side note. Those of you who received letters from me, you know, asking for prayer support, financial support, I only paid $25 out of my own pocket, and that was for a registration fee before the trip even went. That was to save my seat on the plane, so that was before I had ever sent out letters. I had received so much excess of financial support that not only did your support help me, but you also helped send a couple other students to South Africa with your support, and it was just amazing and awesome of how God has just blessed this trip already, and it's just going to be so amazing. I can't wait. But on a side note of trip things, I'm leaving the country in 22 days, and when I come back, I have no idea where I'm going to be spending the rest of my summer. So it's kind of crazy saying, yeah, I'm going to leave the country. When I get back, who knows where I will be. I mean, God will show it. Like on my South Africa trip, he showed it to me months in advance. For Haiti, he showed me 6 weeks in advance, and for the summer, he may not show me till a couple days in advance. So let's just see what happens. It's going to be really cool. But please, please, please continue to pray for me and for those on the trip and just everything that I mentioned. And I just want to send out a huge thank you to all of you who have supported me in so many different ways of financial, prayer support, spiritual support, mental, physical, everything. You have all just been a huge support system. I hope the next time I vlog, I will be in an airport somewhere. Who knows? Seriously, thank you guys, and I love you all.